Charlene, you can't see my face. Charlene Thomas.
Can you see it?
Jenna Thomas.
George Thomas.
I don't know if the camera's gonna be able to see you guys in here. Alright. Have you ever heard of a cult or seen about a cult in the news? My speech is going to be on why cults exist, an informative speech. Why do cults exist? I'm going to go over 3 main points as to why cults do exist. My first one is, what is a cult? The second one is, why cults exist. And the third is examples of cults. Defined by Webster's Dictionary, a cult is a religious group that is considered strange or abnormal by society. Features of a cult are mind control of members, potential harm to members, brainwashing, abuse, as well as sexual and physical abuse, and death. Why cults exist? Cult leaders are made to believe that they are superhuman and make claims to others that they are the religious leaders. Cults are believed to be religious gatherings or establishments and are tricked by members. Some people want to worship a man instead of a god is another reason why cults exist. Deception of members led to believe that they can live a better life by the cult members themselves. Another reason why cults exist is because of a naive idealism. And the last reason why cults exist is a desire for spiritual meaning. Lastly, I will go over 3 different types of cults. The first type of cult is a cult of Charles Manson and the Manson family. Charles Manson began his cult in the 1960s. He and his followers were drugged, and his followers were believed to be God. He sent his followers out to kill civilians, one of them being Sharon Tate, as well as the heiress to the Folgers company. Him and his members were found and are currently serving in an institutional facility. Another example is that of Jonestown's. Jim Jones was the leader of a religious cult in the 1970s. It was an American cult and was relocated into South America because it was being investigated by the United States government. When his cult was finally found in South Africa, him and his followers would force each other to drink poisoned Kool-Aid along with others that were injected, and over 918 of his followers were killed. Another example is the Branch Davies cult. It was a religious cult in the 1950s and was established by David Koresh. This cult was also investigated by the American government, and when this was found out, the members locked themselves in a building and set fire to themselves. 79 members were killed. The last cult I'm going to go over is the Ku Klux Klan. It was established in the 1800s and has been throughout American history even to this day. The Ku Klux Klan is a hate cult that focuses on white supremacy. To this day, there's an estimated 5,000 members in the U.S. alone. In conclusion, I reviewed the reasons why cults exist, the different cults, and the definition of what a cult is. If you ever come into contact with one of these cults, and remember any of the signs of what a cult is, I would thirdly suggest not to join the cult or any suspicious religious group. And thank you for joining me.